Hello, my peeps. It's Tracey Stewart here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and the paper pusher. It is Friday. It is time to catch up on a few things and catch my breath. I've been having such a fun week. I think you'll remember I showed you my, I've been working on projects and such, but I was also doing a little bit of coloring. And I've been having such a fun week with the creating and planning things out and, or making samples for different events and things. But yesterday and today, I am in full-on planning mode. I have booked all the event spaces that we need for the TNT events that I do with my partner in crime, Tamara. Booked a couple of our team socials, and I'm working my way through booking monthly craft classes that we do on the Sunday craft afternoon. And I don't have to actually send in a booking form for the ones I do at Nourish. Oh my goodness, you guys should go if you're ever curious. Like, I get so excited about these smoothies, and you probably think I'm a nut job, and you're not wrong. It's called Nourish Morinville is what her Facebook page is called. So Nourish Morinville, Nourish Morinville. And she always has themed drinks. So this week is Halloween, and today's drink was the zombie mash. And having watched a fair portion of The Walking Dead with my son, which I thought he was watching earlier, but it turned out to be something else. He was watching it the other night though. And I thought, yeah, zombie mash, that works perfectly. There was a witch's brew. There was, and they're fun colors. She puts different ingredients in them. They're cool flavors. I think the fall stuff still goes for a little bit longer, but yeah, for this week only, she's got Halloween stuff. But even just the pictures of it on her Facebook page, I just want to go get a smoothie every time I see the pictures. I have comments. I think I figured out the system to getting the comments up faster. The page I was normally looking on, it just like spools and scrolls and it does nothing. But I found out if I just pretend to be not me and just like go onto YouTube and bring up my channel, boom, there it is. So yeah, I don't know why it doesn't work the way it should, but I figured out a way to make it work. Good enough. Okay, so today I have less projects to show you, at least new projects, and just a whole bunch of stuff to get you through to meet your crafting needs, let's say, for the next 2 and a bit months. And I'm just gonna, I have some visuals because that's how I remember things. But yeah. Okay, so first though, it's Friday, yay. I will show you a couple things. I'm going to move these out of the way because they're just going to get in the way, aren't they? I need this for later. Oh, my desk. Oh, you guys, the order of the day this weekend is clean my desk. Oh, Lord. Okay, so on Wednesday, I was showing you folios. It was folio. And so some of them we were just kind of winging it and making them as we went. And I did post pictures, but sometimes it's easier to see them in person. So I didn't finish all the insides yet. I'm working on samples and stuff for various different events, but the outsides are done now. Sorry, I was meant to take those out before we started. Okay, so I'm working on the amounts. The other thing I did was yesterday I woke up, and I mean, I've had knee pain since high school, and I can usually trace it back to something, but yesterday I woke up in so much pain. And I still tried to get a few things done, and I had a planning meeting and had to get a couple things. And so I did all that. By the time I got home in the afternoon, I was in so much pain, I just kind of sat in the chair and did nothing. All I did was whatever I could do, sitting in a chair comfortably with my cup of tea and a notebook and pen. So I did not do the dimensions yet. I have them. I'm thinking, what did I do with my piece of paper? Oh, here it is. I still have them on my very high tech. Sometimes I'm tempted to just post a picture of this, but I like you guys, so I thought I would try to do better. So that's this afternoon or tomorrow at the latest, I will get those dimensions out. And when I do, I'm going to, and this is why I thought I wanted to like kind of show you. So I'm going to put the dimensions down, and it's going to say simple note card folio, because this was the simple one, right? That was, we just folded. This is the one that doesn't have. And then I'm going to write 4 note cards. Holds 4 note cards. Because what I found was I'm like, I can get 6 in there, and I can get 6 in there, but if you leave it for any length of time, the 6 puts so much pressure on the flap that it pops your adhesive, even with tear tape. So there's kind of a capacity. Now 4, you got a bit of space, but these are also undecorated. So yes, 6 decorated ones would never fit. But to be able to show you, like this was the simple folio, right, with that. And then this was like the fancy folio for the note cards. This one was actually done, so I think you saw the full one. I don't know if I showed you the note cards. I made 2 note cards so far. This one, but this bee is just too cute for words. And then I like to show that you don't have to, you don't always have to use exactly everything in the set. This is from the same bee set. The flowers are adorable, and the dragonflies are part of the new online exclusive. And I'll show you a couple things for that in a minute. So this is the fancy note card folio. I'm going to say 4 note cards on this one too, just because, like, I don't want to make it huge. And even these ones have like layers and embellishments, and I don't think I could fit a ton more in there. And then you'll see 2, and it's more just because of the design, because I had pre-made this one. So this one is the simple full card folio. And I do have 6 cards in it, and the adhesive has held pretty good. And these 6 cards are they all have layers on them. Well, they at least have one thing popped up on embellishment, but they all have at least a layer. And then I said, I think it's most part it's the sentiments. So this is the simple one that I had showed you. And then the one that I was working on that I did with I love the bee. I got to admit, I love the bee. And this paper is just so cutesy. That my inner flower child loves this paper. So this is the backside one. I think there's bees on the other side, or honey jars or something, but I love these little red, or I say red flowers, red paper with white flowers. And if you'll notice, the body of the bee from the bee punch is the perfect size for a thought bubble. I took this hello out of the Irresistible Blooms, the online set, one of the first online sets that came out, online exclusives. And I love this hello. Anyway, so this one I just finished. Like, all we did was score it, and I never actually did anything with it. So this one only has 4 cards in it, and yeah, it seems pretty floppy. There's room for 1 more. So I do not remember if I showed you, but there's one of the bee cards because he's so cute. And then again, because I was doing my same theory of, but I like just parts of it. I love these flowers. I really do. And then this ribbon is the ribbon that comes with the bee set. And this heart and these little flowers that are down here are the embellishments that come with the bee set. So I got the whole suite, right? So I got all the little bits and pieces. So I just like it. But anyways, this is a simple full card folio. And then the fancy full cards folio was the one I was, sorry, I got too much stuff on my desk already. Here, I'm going to put the bee on front. Was this one. So I was trying to find something that I could fit, if I could, 20 full cards in it, or at least a bunch, like if you had a lot. So I did finish it, and in this case, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in it. And yeah, there's lots of room. Maybe I should have that. There's lots of room. It's still pretty floppy. But I will tell you that the top part of this is floppy. So there's no just like casually picking it up. You have to sort of pick this up with purpose and grab a corner or something and pick it up. And then even when you open it, like to open it this way, the stuff's like flopping. So because the bottom is so heavy and the top is so light, it is a little floppy. And so I'm thinking, and when I have more time, because I just haven't, I might put like a square piece on the back of each of these ones to make this a little more sturdy. I was also considering like I was gonna say a tab, but like a piece that goes here that helps you close it, or even like a book fold where the thing is a little bit higher up. You could tie a ribbon around it. That would help a little bit with the sturdiness. I think you could also just make these dimensions a bit smaller and not try to fit 20 cards in a cardboard folio. And maybe in that case, we should be moving to the box category. But it does work. And it is a good place to put them in. I like the idea of them like this one. So I'm going to dump all the cards up by doing it. But if this was sitting on your shelf like this and it kind of looked like a book, and these were my bare cards because there's bare paper, And I do have the actual bare paper. I'm wait, the class hasn't happened yet, so I want to have as much as possible for people to use at the bear class. So I'm using the other bare paper that I like. But if I saw bears, then I would pull this out, and it would kind of come out like a book. And here's all my bear cards. Because it would also work to do this and write birthday, and have a different one and write sympathy, and have a different one and write thank you. And then you could have your cards like on a bookshelf, and you just pull them out, open it up, and go, which card do I need today? Right? So it's multi-purpose, but it did work. It's just, like I said, it's a little floppy on the top. Got to do something there. So those are the folios. I put pictures of the fronts and the insides on Facebook yesterday on my page. And then, like I said, this afternoon or tomorrow, I will get to writing out the dimensions a little bit better than just on a piece of brown paper. I gotta put stuff over so it's not falling all over me. Okay, so like I said, I am full on event mode right now, in planning mode. So let's talk about events. Just a minute, it's my right piece of paper. Okay, so I did say very cute. So the cards that were in those folios that I showed you the other day, those are some of the samples. Really, you can make whatever you want, but I will have the samples out and I will tell you how to make them. I'm also going to show everybody, I think between my scoring tables and my trimmers, which you can score with, I think I have 6 different options. So everybody will be able to do this at the same time. So I'm going to show you how to take an ordinary card base and turn it into a box. And there's like this is just the 2 card bases that come in the kit. And there's 2 options for, depending what you're trying to put in it, what size you need. I can show you how to turn an envelope with a little bit of scoring into and a extra bit of DSP for stability into a thing. I'm going to bring some extra, like whatever I have left for treat holders. This is rather elaborate, but if somebody wanted to take their kit and make one of these, they probably could. I have a few extras of the little boxes. I have various different things, bags. I'm going to show people how to make these really cute. This one-handed. These really cute treat holders that open up like this, that are just made with the DSP. So whatever you want to make, or if you just want to sit there and play with like the cards and the card bases and just make nothing but cards, or, oh yes, I never did finish this one, but because it was just that this was my mistake one that just happened to turn out to be the perfect size for a gift card holder. So maybe that will be the bonus. I will actually finish this one because it's all set up for the color for the bees, but I might make it into like a totally different suite. But yeah, this was the note card holders that went with the gift card holders. So you can have that too. So there's lots of things you can make with this bear class. I have 1 set left of stuff for the bear class. So if you want to be the lucky one who gets the last set and come and join us and have a fun day, it is from 10 to 4 on the 4th, which is a week from Saturday. And yeah, I'll have lots of tools, lots of stuff. We'll have a snack table. There'll be 6 or 7 of us, like 8 of us. I don't remember now. If I thought about it, I would be able to do the math fast enough. And we are just going to play all day. Is basically what it's going to be. And we're going to make stuff with the always adorable bear stuff. The next step after that, see, I have so much stuff on my desk, I don't know where to put things. Okay, so next up after that is, let me go back a step. So when I was thinking today, okay, what are we going to talk about? Because I'm like, my brain is so, I'm like 6 months down the road in some regards planning things. And I'm so excited about our spring extravaganza. And we had to make some changes, which I will get to. And I'll explain why. But just some of the ideas, and it's going to be a slightly different, and it's going to be so much fun. And it is going to be mental gymnastics to plan and register and come up with all that kind of information. And I love the challenge. So it's fun. Anyway, my thought was, as I was getting this ready, I'm like, you know what? People only have, well, it's now like 2 days shy of 2 months till Christmas Day. So if you need to make cards, make gift card holders, buy presents, like any of those things that you need to get done between now and Christmas, or Hanukkah's even earlier because it starts on the 7th of December. I looked up the other holiday too. I don't remember what day it is though. Whatever you have coming up. How can I help you get stuff done? So first I was going to go through, okay, opportunities to make the greeting cards. Some of these cards, like the bear one, is winter themed, really. If you left out a couple of the things that have like, there's a couple things that are more like the Christmas tree that's on the one card, but a lot of the stuff is just wintry. So you could easily make them into thank you cards or birthday cards or anniversary cards or any winter event you have coming up. So you have basically 3 more options to come and make stuff. And then I'm going to show you some kits, because that helps you if you want to make stuff, but you don't have time to get to an event, make stuff at home. Kits make great presents. So that was sort of my theme. So this is number 2. The bear class is your first opportunity. There's 1 seat left. The midweek card escape. And this one is the one that also has a bit of variability, because some of these could easily be made into birthday or thank you cards. So yeah, we're making basically these 3 cards on the 9th, but because I'm a crazy person, like I said that at the beginning, it's not like you weren't warned. If you don't want a Santa Christmas, you can have a more religious Christmas, or you can have Hanukkah, or I just love this set so much and I made a dreidel card, just a more fun dreidel card. So we'll have options for that one. So that's on the 9th. The last opportunity, and I haven't made the samples yet, and so I don't have a poster, but it's going to be on the 7th of December. It says it on the poster. I just don't have like its own individual poster. The 7th of December, that will be the last one for this. Where did I just pick this up off my desk, and why can't I find somewhere to put it down? Sorry, that's what distracted me. Okay, so there's that. And these are Thursday night at Nourish with the lovely smoothies. I bet you there's Christmas smoothies too. She had a superhero week. There was a Barbie week. It's so much fun stuff. Okay, now, when it comes to going to events, yes, they're fun, but the people that go really enjoy them. So if you are, in the life of a crafter trying to decide what kind of a gift you want to get them, you can get them gifts for the events that happen after Christmas. So if you want to buy their registration for them, which gets them all the fun and product and whatever, depending on the registration, you can buy them. So all these same links that I'm always putting out, or even just message me on Facebook or like the Facebook Messenger thing, or email me, or if you don't have a phone number, because it's written in numerous places as well, call or text, I can hook you up with a gift card. I also have like actual gift card or like gift certificates, but I can, you can pay for someone's registration and I'll make you like a little card that says registration for, gifted to you by, and then you have something to hand the person if you want to do it. So this one is after Christmas, but it's still going to be fun. This is the first time we're doing this formal of a launch. I've done little sort of like mini ones in the past, and Tamara's done mini ones, but we're combining our resources. So when we are done, you will see most of what is in the new catalog and the new celebration brochure, because between the 2 of us, we will probably have it. There's different options if you want to come in and just get, it says 1 package of embellishments, but I guess I should have worded that differently. It could be a package of embellishments or a roll of ribbon. We are going to maximize our demonstrator benefits because we're both going to on stage. We can order some stuff immediately after that from this new catalog. One of the perks of being a demo, I'll get to that later. And then we get a pre-order in December, and we're going to maximize ordering as much of this stuff as possible. So hopefully people are getting like brand new embellishments. We might have some of the online exclusive embellishments, which quite honestly, this is mine open package, hence the writing on it. I would love to get an extra package of these too. Swallows and dragonflies, and the little brass ones. Oh my God, they're awesome. But they'll be as new as we can make them to get for here. And we are going to try to, like I said, maximize this. There's the one option does allow you to make the 8-note card. So similar to like the little B ones I showed you, and the B suite is one of the new suites from in here. There'll be a make and take. So you could come in and make 8 make and takes, have a bunch of samples. You can take pictures of all our samples. You can look at all the stuff. If you like to geek out over designer series paper, this is your perfect chance. But even if you're just not sure if you want to buy something until you see it, or you want to be able to look at all the sheets of the pattern paper, because you don't always get to see them very well in the catalog, this is your chance to rifle through, look at the papers, see some projects, take some pictures. You're allowed, if you're a demo, you can use these pictures in your own promotions to say, hey, look what's in the new catalog, so you don't have to immediately have all the stuff. It's going to be fun. We're going to have some contests. We're going to have some door prizes. And so if you register, then you can include these options for getting the product or doing the make it takes. If you can't commit, but in the end you decide you can make it, then we do have a pay $10 at the door. You still get in on the contest and the door prizes. You still get to look at everything and take all the pictures. We just won't have had the opportunity to do this. So that one is in January. And then we have had to make some tweaks to the spring extravaganza. The big one being the date. So I was having some issues, and I realize now that this is not dark enough. I'm gonna have to change my poster for when I do the final registration one, but because this is really too pale. So our new date is the 18th of May. We were trying to do it in April, and that was on me. I could have swore I booked it, but I think I might have tried to book it and found out that the entire month of April is dance month in Warrenville. I guess there's tons of competitions and things like that. When we were trying to pick a date for this, just to give you a bit of background, in the last year or so, Stampin' Up! Has redone their whole product offering schedule and changed around events and stuff. So this November is on stage. And there's always been an on stage, or there for years now, there's been an on stage in November. It's called different things, but whatever. There's always been a one in November. Well, they're changing it, and starting next year, it's going to be in March. They're changing how many times a year, plus when a year, and some of the formatting. Instead of one big one and a couple little virtual or like little local ones, there's now going to be 3 big ones and no local one. Like there's so much going, right? The catalogs, instead of having like 2 6-month minis, there's now 2 4-month minis and 3 online exclusive offerings and 1 annual. And so all the dates and stuff is shifting. So we're trying to figure out a way to make this work. It was a very tight turnaround to order stuff on the 6th of September and have everything ready for the 14th of October for the Christmas extravaganza. So we don't want to go too early into the year because that's a little too tight. Our original April date would have put us like a week before the end of the catalog is when you would finally get product from the catalog. You'd have had to wait almost 4 months for it. And that didn't seem desirable either. But going early didn't work. So anyways, the annual catalog is awesome. And when it comes out, there is so much new product and so much new stuff in it. And so we were figuring out a way to make that work. And I got to tell you, that one of the most exciting parts of the new annual catalog for me is the new in colors. So the in colors, when Stampin' Up! Comes up with colors, pardon my chest as I lean forward trying to reach the thing. So this little piece of paper, I can't show you it because of the hex codes, but it sits on my desk. And I can do this, I think. There we go. So there we are. So there's 4 color families that have like 10 colors each. And then there's the basics, the black, white, and vanilla. And then every year there's like 2 sets of in colors. We've had this before, but just for the new people. So this is the ones that just came out, and they come out for 2 years at a time. So these were the ones that came out with this newest annual catalog. So next April, you're not going to be able to buy any more of these colors after April, but there's going to be a new set of colors come out. So because these last ones are kind of the moodier, softer colors, I expect the next ones are going to be the bright colors. And I love the bright colors. So there'll be 5 new colors, and they come out with all sorts of new product. And it's so much fun trying to guess them and trying to see and what they like and where they fit and how they fit with the colors. But sometimes with the new colors, it's hard unless you see them. So what we've decided is we're going to base the spring extravaganza on like the sort of the base note of it will be the new in colors. So you'll be able to register and get a sample pack, which will get you samples of the paper, the ink, the DSP or the cardstock, not just paper, the cardstock, the designer paper, the inks, your own package of embellishments, maybe some ribbons. Until we totally see what they come out with, we can't 100% confirm that, but you'll have a bit of each. And then we'll have options to upgrade as you wish. If you know you want the full ink pads, there'll be an option to get the full ink pads. Because if you wanted to get, like when the new ink colors come out, I'll be honest with you, I used to piecemeal it a bit. Now I just order them. I just like, I'm going to give me one of everything, please. And it does cost a little over $300 to get one of everything. So if you'd rather just get like a sampling of it so you can make your decisions and then decide what you want, then that's what we're doing. So we'll be making 9 cards. So 3 cards each of 3 different designs. And then 3 gift card holders, treat holders. It depends. Usually when a new catalog comes out, there's new gifting things that go with it. In colors, there'll be like maybe specialty paper or something, bags the one year, like, you never know. Like these little bags that came out that I made these treats with. Looks, is it a good thing I never put anything away? And the bear one, it was the blue one is somewhere. These are part of the in colors. These are the newest in colors. So that's what we're going to base it on. And it's going to, and we have a different, there will be stamp sets, like the stamp sets and dies that we use to make the cards will be from the new March, or I guess it's April online exclusives, and the new annual catalog, what we can pre-order. We got a fun way we're going to try to do them. So I'm so looking forward to this. I'm like totally in planning mode. But back to my point, you can gift registration to this. So the minimum registration is the $100 registration that gets you all of the projects and all of the samples of the stuff. And then depending how much more you want to go, or even if you just want to give somebody a gift card that gets them part way to this register, or like to the registration, and then they can pick from there what they want. Like I said, we can hook you up with that. Let either Tamara or myself know. If you click on any of the registration links or any of the information I put out and ask me, I do all the registrations. I can make it work. I can put them down without them telling them if you want it to be a surprise for Christmas. That's easy enough to do. Okay, so that's the big events coming up. Now, there's only 4 days, I want to say. Tuesday is the 31st. What is today? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Ooh, 4 days to get it on this wicked good deal of the starter kit. That really is the best way to get the most stuff. Unfortunately, I cannot gift this because you have to be able to go in and register using your own payment method, your own computer, your own email, your own everything. I mean, you could do it on, well, I'm sure there's a way we could figure it out, but I think the best, if you want to take advantage of this as a gift, you just have to tell the person early and get them to register, and I can help with that. I just can't gift it. But yeah, the most stuff for the cheapest price, no obligation. And by registering now, if you started up and got the starter kit, you would be active until the end of March, end of April. Actually, it's the end of April. So that means when the new mini catalog for January comes out in December and there's a pre-order, you'd be eligible to order that at the minimum 20% discount. I think it would be somewhere in March, we would get the information on the new annual catalog, and the pre-order for that would be in April. You'd still be eligible to do that. If you decided, hey, I'm liking this, getting a wicked deal to start with and then getting a discount on my stuff, as long as you met the minimums, you could just keep going forever. But Stampin' Up! Gives you an entire quarter to meet your first set of minimums. You get like a full quarter. So by registering now, you're already partway through the quarter. So the quarter that you get is January, February, March, and then you get one pending month. So you're basically good till the end of April to order stuff. So the timing on this is perfect. You can maximize 2 different pre-orders and you can just get a ton of stuff. So 4 more days. Hey kids, I'm going to show you some fun stuff because I have some fun stuff. So this is my little cheat sheet that I made. I actually cut it in half and keep it on my little tiny clipboard. See, this is I'm trying to get more organized, because the more organized I am, the more fun we can have. So this is my little clipboard. So they're not the greatest pictures, but it works for what I need to do. So anything that's in the kit collection, you can order. Like, let me know and I'll order it. And the stuff that I ordered some stuff last, I think it was late Monday, early Tuesday. And I only got the shipping notice this Monday. So I check every day on the inventory, and I'll give you an update on that too, and on how things are going. And we get a weekly message that tells us stuff. And it had said shipping was, I think, 3 to 5 days or something, because they try to get it that if you order by 10, it ships that day. If you order after 10, it ships by the next day. But people have been ordering like crazy. Things are they're taking a bit longer. So the stuff I ordered last week just shipped on Monday, but it is expected to be here today. Like the last I looked, it was still due to be here today, and it arrived in Calgary yesterday. So odds are it will make it to Moorville today. So if you want to order these, you have time before Christmas. If you want to, whether you want to make the card or whether you want to buy the kit as a gift, you have time. Stampin' Up! Will send, I'm going to guess, sorry, I didn't have my calendar open, and I was trying to guess what December. Let me open my calendar. Stampin' Up always sends a note and says, based on current shipping times, the last day for shipping in your market is, and it's usually about to guarantee that, because if you wanted to order stuff, like instead of ordering a gift certificate, if you actually wanted to order something to give to somebody as a present, something you could put in a box and wrap under the tree, they'll give you like a date. I'm going to guess it's going to be like, I don't think you want to order any later than the first week in December, because that will give you like almost 3 full weeks to get here, which should be good. Anything later than that, you're kind of chancing it. Now, if you want to order cards to make, you probably want to back that up a bit and have more time to make them, especially if you plan to mail them. December 4th, 5th. Yeah, I would think by like probably the 4th or 5th of December. Anything later than that, there's not 100% guarantee you'll get it in time for Christmas. Here's the thing, though. When the kits come out, and there's a whole long reason, but sometimes I buy extras. Sometimes I screw things up and have extras. And sometimes I just anticipate, or if people are mentioning to me, oh, I like that one. So I had a lot of people mention to me that they would like the Advent kit. And unfortunately, I didn't write it down. So I have like 5 extra Advent kits, and I'm not even sure anymore who said, oh, I think I would probably get one of those, because I wanted to cut the shipping time down for people, because the Advent one, you kind of want to have ready for the 1st of December. So I thought I would show you a couple of the kits, and some of the ones I have extras of, and some of them are not necessarily, some of them are leftovers from events, like the ones from last year is because I ordered extras for an event and then had leftovers. But I'll show you a couple of the Christmas ones first. So, not sure, but okay, so this is the Advent one, though. And I tell you, I've seen so many cool ways people have made these into tags and cards that it doesn't just have to be Advent. But what you get is 25 envelopes, and they're kind of come in 4 different designs. So there'd be like 6 of each of these, and then one of them has an extra one. I can't remember which one has the extra one. It shows in the instruction, but they all come like this. They're all numbered. They come in the little envelopes. All these pieces are die cut. You're basically just putting them all together. They come with this nice big paper clip. These are the other 2 designs, and they come with, see, there's all the bits and pieces. They come with a roll of heavy cord, so you can string them. I've seen people wrap them around small trees, and they look super cool. So there's lots of things you can do with this Advent kit. Pull those things down just a second. So yeah, I have extras of those. So those would be porch pickup, which means you could come and just grab them. You let me know you're coming, tell me what it is. You can e-transfer the money. I wrote down 26 on here, and then I heard somebody else say 29, so I'm going to confirm, but I'm pretty sure I read 26 off there. Plus shipping and tax. $30.30, I'm pretty sure is what the shipping and tax price is. Let me just look at my cheat sheet. Yes, it is. So I have some extras of those. I do have extras of the Christmas card kit, which I thought I brought in, but I apparently did not. I could have swore I had that here with me. Anyways, these ones are fun. I did a live making these cards. One of them has a little palm tree, but mostly they have little like evergreens on them. The tags are still, the last time I looked, the tags were still sold out. Hopefully they're coming back in. I check the inventory report every day, but they don't list the kits on there. People have suggested they should, but they haven't yet. So hopefully those are back in soon. As far as the other Christmas ones, I have this one, and this is the one I use as my sample because I absolutely love the expression, "Orange you glad it's Christmas." But there are some other stamps in this stamp set that comes with this one that say like "Merry Christmas, season's greetings. It's beginning to smell." No, I don't. I was gonna say it's beginning to smell a lot like Christmas. I don't know what they say, but there are some non-funny ones in there. But this kit is unique in the sense that it makes 12 cards, all this design. So if you like your cards to all look the same and not be a variety of cards, this is it. And it's the same thing. You're basically stamping your sentiments, but the rest of these things are all die cuts and the card bases. And it's such a pretty image, but I absolutely love that sentiment. So that's another one of the Christmas ones. I do have, like I have an extra boho beach. I have Forever Friends. I have the kaleidoscope one. I have some of the wreath ones left. and you have the option to get just the like standard wreath kit. And I do have a few of the months prep. So if you wanted to get like we were doing the wreath of the month club. I don't know, did I ever show you guys the first part of November? November is a I remember saying it's not really a holiday, but it's a two significant event month. So this is the beginning of the November kit. I've upgraded my wreath because I ripped the base at the other one. So I wrapped ribbon around it. So I'm going to have that little offer for the next one too. But so this is for the first 11 days of November, and then it'll be a different one. But all of these like bits and pieces of add-ons and the magnets and the glue dots and that, I have a little kit together, and I have extras of most of the months. So if you would, this would make a great gift for somebody. And each one of these little like monthly things just comes as pieces. You get to put it together. So it's a home decor plus a little bit of crafting opportunity every month. I have some of the timeless greetings cards. Those are good masculine cards. The birthday organizer, that's the book that opens up that also has the 12 different cards in it. 6 are more masculine, 6 are more flowery. And so each month you can write like birthdays on it and then make the cards, and then you're kind of ahead of the game for prepping for that. So I have those ones. I have a few more of these. I write these as they permanently sell out. I'm writing them. This is since the beginning of the kit collection. So, but I have about, I want to say 20 kits of various different things here. But yeah, the big ones being some of these Christmas ones. I think I have 2 of the Cozy and Bright. That's the one that makes the orange card. And then I have at least 1, possibly 2 of the Christmas Everywhere kits. Yes, I do. I have 2 of the Christmas Everywhere. And then, like I said, I think I have 5 of those ones left over. And then I have most of the other ones I have 1 or 2 of. But like I said, if you wanted them as a gift, then let me know. I can order them right away for sure. They'll be here in time. As it gets closer to Christmas and people start ordering more, things tend to sell out. So I do also have 2 extra paper pumpkin kits. Now, earlier when I said sometimes it's on purpose, sometimes it's because I screw up. Yeah, this was the screw up. When this kit first came out, I was like, oh, Christmas kits always sell out. I'm going to have to, I'm gonna stock up. So I added 2 extra to my order just in case anybody else wanted one. And then when nobody else said they wanted one, I forgot to go change it back until it shipped. I got 3 shipping notices and I'm like, what? So that's when I knew when it was too late. So I have 2 extra ones of these, but here's the good part. They're awesome cards. So you get 4 each of the cards. I said 4. I'm pretty sure it's 4. But now that I said 4, now I'm curious if I was actually right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it's 4 each of the cards. And then you get the pretty envelopes. And so both of mine said Merry Christmas. But the other sentiment that's in here is Happy Holidays. And then there's a sentiment for the inside of the card that says celebrate the wonder and joy of this festive season. This one has this really cute little door stamp on the front of it, so you can add to it. And then, this is the whole house stamp. And it's got some snow flurries, and then these 3 stamps these 2 stamps are trees and these 2 stamps are snow. So you could use like the stamp set to make really cute Christmas cards on other ones. It comes with this really cute glittery snowy glue that I put on like I put on this one on the roof line that gives you extra glitter in your card. So I have 2 extra ones of those. And then the 10th of November, which is a week and a half away, let's say, is when the cutoff deadline for the November kit is. The November kit has treat boxes that are about 4.5 by 4.25 square, I think was the dimension, that match this. And I do know that in the stamp set for that one, there is like it looks like a bigger stamp that is like zoomed in on the front door. Oh, I love that one. And there's a set of add-on cards that have kind of like this background, like the sky with the trees. And so you could use different elements from these things and make like a bunch more. I think there's 20 cards and envelopes in that set. So 2 of these I have right now. You can pick them up today if you wanted. The box cards and the other things I would have to order, and they would just take a little bit, but you'd have them by the end of November, so you'd still have time to craft. So for your gift giving pleasure, there you go. Now, oops, there we go. Sorry, I couldn't get the box shut. So the last thing I'm just going to mention, and then I'm going to let you guys go because I already went 10 minutes longer than I thought I would. The next kind of big thing that's coming out is the online exclusives. So on the 7th of November, she says, wondering if that date is actually right or if it's the 6th. But you know what? I put it in my phone. So, because sometimes I get the date screwed up. Unfortunately, I have a lot going on some of those weeks, and some on the 8th. And I have too many events, and so they don't show up on my calendar. Huh. Just swore I wrote that in my calendar. Okay, it's either the 6th or the 7th of November is the next batch of online exclusives. So even if you bought remember that wicked good deal I told you? It's like I'm from Boston. So if you order this, anything that I as a demo could pre-order, you can actually put into this kit. So right now you could order from there if you were a demo. Starting on the 6th or 7th. Customers can now order from the new online exclusives. So this is the set I got that is just too cute for words that came from there. This set with its fantastic set of dies that comes inside was that what we know that one is coming out. We know there's the pretty paper that is now too far to go get. Knee is too sore to back and forth. And it came with a stamp set called something about a meadow. Yep, I thought I could wing it, but something with a meadow. That one we know came out. There's some new glimmer paper, and they'll probably be, based on the first two, another half dozen products that come out. So the second I can figure out what they are, I will post. I will likely send an email is actually how I'll do it, like through the same thing as what you get the newsletter on. So you should always be subscribed to my newsletter, because anything else gets posted on Facebook, but it also usually comes out in a quick bulletin there. And I will let you know the prices of everything and what all the different products that come out are. The whole design of the online exclusives is to be quick. They're only out while supplies last. And we don't know which items have lots or which ones have little or which ones potentially could carry over. And because there's so much stuff, like people are just shopping like crazy. So much stuff is going into like where they're selling out the first batch and then you have to wait on the shipping for the second batch. I would say don't wait. So if you know for sure you want any of the pre-stuff that I've shown, let me know, because I will be going in first thing that morning and ordering some stuff. As soon as I know what the information is, I'm going to post it, and then I'm going to be planning to put in an order probably right away, and then maybe even a second one later in the day, or maybe just one later day. So kind of keep an eye out for online exclusives. These are the items that don't show in any of the catalogs. They only show on the website. And if you go onto the website under shop or shop products, it has its own category of online exclusives, and you can just click on there. And that's all the kits show up in there, but all of these new products also show up in there. So that's the next big thing coming out. So many things going on, so much stuff to look at, lot to remember. If you would like to get now, I said get together because you need to make cards like for Christmas or tags or gift card holders or whatever you need to make. If you just need to get out of the house and play with paper because it's more fun than doing like grown-up work, that's totally fine too. You are more than welcome to come and just play. So all of these events that I mentioned, like I said, one more for the bear class. I got room for one more in there. This one I got room for a bunch, but or the one that's coming on the 7th of December. Let me know if you have questions about any of this. If it was all like a whole lot, can't keep one thing straight from the other, let me know. I did put out a newsletter this Tuesday. So if you're not subscribed to my newsletter, that's a good way to keep track of this, because as when a new kit comes out, I will for sure mention it when it first comes out. I might mention it again, but for sure I mention it once. And there's usually more details that you can then read and peruse. And I try to put in as many pictures without making it huge. So sign up to my newsletter, pop me a message. Let me know if I can help you in any way. Get out of the house, get your Christmas crafting and gift giving done, or just get you guys a wicked deal on Stampin' Up! Products and set you up for a future of stamping products and discounts. That is it, folks. That is our Friday catch up. I hope you have an awesome weekend. And I'm going to try to post a bit more on the weekend. I tend to ignore the computer on the weekend, but I'm going to try. And I'll be back here bright and early Monday morning with something going on, and I will let you know what it is then. Okay. Take care. Be safe in the snow. those first few snowfalls of the year, people forget how to drive. So take care out there. And